Man, we were losers.
That was terrible.
That was terrible, man. It sounded looked better in my head, but whatever.
Okay, here we go.
Welcome to the No Good Sports Show, starring Abdullah,
Saad, and Nasar here.
Today, very special episode. Our first episode of soccer or football, as they call it.
No, it's football. Come on.
I think it's soccer. Come on. It's a Canadian
football.
show.
It's football, man.
We're
Around
Canadians.
the world, FIFA, Federation International Football Association, FIFA.
What passport do you have at home? I'm hoping Canadian. Canadian? What do Canadians call it? MLS. What does that stand for? Toronto Major League Soccer. We should call it soccer.
We're not here for that. Let's get into the topic.
All right, let's get into it.
Let's get into topic.
Football, by the way.
Soccer. Let's get to the first topic for soccer/football. Let's first talk about Messi won his 6th Ballon d'Or. Congratulations to Messi. Let's talk about that.
Look, he had a decent season. I wouldn't say he might not have deserved it. Van Dijk had a really good season. Messi won only by 7 votes.
Van Dijk had an amazing season, by the way.
He had a great season, man. Come on, man. No one tackled him until I think 2 months ago. Like, for a defender, throughout the entire year, if no one gets past you, means you've done something right, But yeah, I think Ronaldo, he was nowhere near, man. Ronaldo was it's just a pastime this season,
What do you have to say for?
Honestly, first of all, I don't think Messi deserved it.
Okay, so you're a big Messi hater. Like, you're a big Ronaldo fanboy over Messi, right?
I'm a Real Madrid fan. So
Real Madrid fan, okay.
I think
you're not big on Messi, but how do you feel about him winning?
I don't think he deserved it. Let's be real. The world makes football all about attackers now, and defenders don't get enough credit. Van Dijk deserves a lot more credit where it's due. He's one of the reasons Liverpool won the Champions League this past season, and it was because they were able to defend well in clutch situations. Like the second leg against Barcelona, they defended well, where Messi was not able to attack well.
You forgot the first leg where they lost 3-0.
Yeah, but
he was defending that game.
Yeah,
no, he was defending.
Messi
where
was
they scored 3 goals.
Messi was attacking.
One, not 2. 3 goals.
Fair enough.
3 times he went past the keeper.
You can say that. Van Dijk didn't concede in Champions League final either. He's been really good. He's been consistent defensively. He makes great tackles. He's a massive presence in the defense.
But the Champions League
and he's one of the reasons Liverpool's also first in the league. But we're going to get onto that later. Another reason Messi doesn't deserve to win is he's not really done anything to help his team around him win as well. Like, winning La Liga does not give you the right to say you're the best player in the world for that year. Yeah, it's what you do with your team, with individual record that help you win Ballon d'Or. Van Dijk had a very good individual record along with the best trophy in Europe. And no one can argue that. You can't say because he scored how Messi scored, I think, however many goals, 30 plus goals in La Liga, he deserves to win.
Yeah, okay, that doesn't matter.
Because La Liga
one game they had one bad game they had against Liverpool, they got knocked out. If it wasn't for that, Messi would have won the Ballon d'Or. You would have no excuses, but you would because you're a Ronaldo fan, Real Madrid fan. No, you would have had an excuse. Messi winning, you always have an excuse. 6 times Messi's won, 6 times I'm hearing this, 6 years in a row, Messi doesn't deserve it. Messi doesn't deserve it. Either someone else, Robin or Ronaldo. It's always Ronaldo, but it's not Ronaldo.
Before we change, can I just say, last year when Luka Modric deservedly won it because he won the Champions League and he took his team to the World Cup final, everyone said Ballon d'Or has lost its credibility. Whoever wins it from now on, it doesn't matter. We don't even want Messi to win it because it has no value. Now Messi wins it, everyone's
here's what I'm saying. Here's what I'll tell you. You were saying the same thing 2 years ago when the same thing happened. The last time Messi won, Real Madrid fans said the same thing. You said the exact same thing. He doesn't deserve it. There's nothing that. Ronaldo won it. Okay, no, it's fine. Ronaldo deserves it.
There's no credibility in the award. People last year legit went out and said, "Oh, there's no credibility in Ballon d'Or anymore." Okay, because Perez can buy it for any of his players.
Okay, now we're just
he does. He didn't buy it for Ronaldo for how many years?
Okay, guys, now we're just attacking the Ballon d'Or. That was not the topic. Congratulations to Messi.
Undeservedly winning.
Whether he deserves it or not, he won 6 Ballon d'Ors to Ronaldo's 5. While we're talking about Messi versus Ronaldo, biggest topic in football of all time, in my opinion, Messi versus Ronaldo. Thoughts?
I'll take Messi right here, Messi right here.
Ronaldo.
As you can expect. Ronaldo. Look, okay. I don't support Barcelona. My favorite team, AC Milan, they're a good team. They're struggling nowadays.
Used to be a good team.
Yeah, used to be a good team.
Come on, dude.
Okay, they're struggling, but you got to support your team through thick and thin, But man, okay, you watch a football game, Ronaldo, now he's just a poacher, You'll cross him in, he'll score a header. He's not a poacher exactly, he's a goal scorer, He's an elite goal scorer. He'll score your goals. But Messi,
what do you want to do in football?
But Messi influences the game when he can set up an assist, he'll score goals. Ronaldo's just a goal scorer. Messi's all round. Messi, if your team is struggling, Messi will take you that day to win it. Ronaldo, you know what? I don't think so.
I think he can, because let's be real, when he was with Real Madrid and I support Real Madrid and I would watch all their games, He helped them win 3 Champions League in 3 years, 4 in 5 years. 4 in 5 years.
That's pretty incredible.
Where
You
was
can't-
Messi in those 5 years? They won it once out of those 5, where he won 4 of those 5. And he was consistently scoring. He scored in one Champions League, he scored in the round of 16 both legs, and quarterfinal both legs, and semifinals both legs. He scored in the Champions League final twice against Juventus. He scores when it matters for his team, and he carried Real Madrid for those years.
So you're talking about 5 years? Yeah,
and
5 years. What about the 5 years before that? Who was carrying who then? Where was Real Madrid in those 5 years? They were not getting past the quarterfinals, semi-finals.
4 in 5 years.
Barcelona won 2 in the last 5 years. Messi was having unfortunate. Okay,
That's
so they
different.
still won 3 in the last 10 years, while Real Madrid won 4. Wow, congratulations,
We
one
won
more.
4 in the
One
last
more.
5.
One
Last
more.
6 now.
Okay, talk last 10 then. Talk last 10. Where have Real Madrid before they won it?
You're talking about Messi versus Ronaldo. We're not talking about Barcelona versus Real Madrid.
Yeah, so Messi was playing 10 years ago. Messi, no.
That's no better. There's no debate.
Okay,
Real Madrid is much better than Barcelona.
Explain
Let's get that
why.
out of here.
Explain why.
Messi is not number 1. Ronaldo. I don't even know if Ronaldo's number 1. I just know that Messi is not number 1.
You're a Messi fanboy.
For me,
You know what? I'm gonna hold this high. Messi is number 1. Messi is number 1. I'm gonna back that up.
Enough. This is too
I'm
much.
gonna back that up.
You guys are not changing your opinions, so let's move on.
Ramos deserved one, by the way. So I don't.
He has good hair. That's all he has, bro. He has really good hair. I love his hair. I kind of inspired my haircut by him. But enough. You will be bad.
One last thing, just to close off the topic.
Okay.
We say Messi, he's done everything there is to do with Barcelona. Okay, he has. Why is he not leaving his comfort zone?
What do you mean by like to other?
You go to different teams.
No,
Ronaldo,
Barcelona. He was about to
Manchester
die.
United.
Then Barcelona's like, yo, I will not let you die because I will give you money, so you cannot die.
Yeah,
'Cause he has to leave.
Messi.
So why would you leave?
Messi had disease where he had genetical disease where he wasn't able to grow as much. Barcelona saw the talent. They said, okay, we'll offer you the treatment. You come play for Barcelona. You know, Real Madrid turned him down. Yo, you're Real Madrid. You know, great Real Madrid. What did they say? They turned him down. You're like you're not good enough. Messi, probably the best. Actually, he is. As of today, he's the Ballon d'Or winner, so he is technically the best player in the world. He's technically the best player in the world, according to Ballon d'Or.
Which has no credibility according to Barcelona fans and Messi fans last year.
Which according to Real Madrid fans 4 years ago when Messi was winning it.
We never said that.
No, yeah, you did.
We never said. Stop. You can't speak for an entire fan base.
Okay.
Neither can you because football fans, in my opinion, are the craziest. They all have different opinions.
Yes, okay.
Football, soccer. I've been influenced by you guys. Okay.
All right.
But let me just say that I would not expect Messi to change teams because there's so much history. He's loyal. Dirk Nowitzki, you expect him to stay with one team his entire career. Totti, he stayed with Roma his entire career. Stuff like that. Ronaldo, he's not loyal to one team. That's his choice.
He's not loyal. It's not that he's not loyal. He goes through different challenges. People said when he was with Manchester United, he was winning everything. When Messi was in Barcelona, he said, I'm going to take up that challenge to go to Spain and play with him. Now he's playing in Italy, where he's taking this year without Ronaldo. I think Juventus.
That's all talk.
They're second.
That's all talk in my
challenge.
opinion.
They're second.
Okay, whatever. Enough about Messi and Ronaldo. I will punch you guys if you guys talk about them once more. New topic real quick. Let's quickly do the Jose Mourinho returning to Tottenham Spurs.
You know, in my opinion, he is the greatest. He's the most arrogant, most comedical, most fun manager to watch. Not only his games, his tactics, but his interviews. I love them. You know why?
Okay, so continue.
You know why?
Why?
Because this guy's a genius. He calls himself the special one 15 years ago, and he's proven it to this day.
If he's so good, as all you say, why is he getting sacked so much?
It's clear.
Like 5 different teams in like the last 10 years.
It's clear he sets an emotion. We saw with Chelsea, we saw with Real Madrid, we saw with several other teams that after 2 years in the 3rd season, he struggles to keep the relationship with the players. And a lot of times it's because he is such an elite manager, he demands the best from his players. We saw when he got sacked by Chelsea, it was a clear players versus manager. And for a club, they can't replace 22 players. It's easier to replace a manager. That's what they did. Same thing happened with Real Madrid. I don't think what the players did was right to go against the manager. But you can't at this day you can't replace 22 players.
Okay.
You're gonna have to replace the
So
manager.
hold up. So the general consensus is that we like him. You guys like him.
No, the problem with him is his standard is too high. You only expect him to win, and when he's not winning, if he's not winning, obviously you're gonna fire him. You know, you're paying him too much to be at the top. You have a bad season, that's football though. Every year, if anyone's having a bad season, we saw with Emery, he just got fired. He was given a longer leash, but he got fired. You know.
I respect that. Okay, next topic. Liverpool's number 1 on the Premier League table. Are they going to win it all?
I think they're going to win it all.
Yeah, I think it's...
They're the best team?
We saw the result when Newcastle drew with Manchester City. It just gave us an indication.
Was it confirmed now? Or?
No, in the over the weekend when Newcastle drew with Manchester City. It was 2-2. We just saw in that game, and we saw a couple of weeks prior as well that Man City weren't able to beat teams convincingly. We can see now that there's a big gap between the top two, which Leicester obviously is doing really well as well. So
Leicester
is a very good team. So I think, but Liverpool is too far ahead. I think.
Yeah, they're too good. Goalkeepers, Van Dijk. You know, their defense is the best. They haven't lost a game yet in the season.
Mo Salah.
Shout
out to the Muslims out there.
Mo Salah, la 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 la.
No, I think they're gonna win it.
Yeah, okay. I think that's too much now.
Okay. I consider Premier League the second biggest to number 1 is the Champions League.
Yeah, Champions League, obviously.
Who do you guys have winning that? I'm with the homeboys, Real Madrid or Juventus, maybe in Liverpool, but...
Oh, you might as well name all the other 32 teams.
Real Madrid, Juventus,
Barcelona, Bayern Munich, you know, Dortmund, all of them. Yeah, say all of them, you know. One of them will win. You win it at the end of the day, one day. You know, I think all the teams are playing really well. I'm going to have to say Barcelona are playing really well, good football again, or Liverpool.
Okay, but they bought their players. They're like Golden State of the football.
They're buying the best players now.
They're buying the best. They have Griezmann.
Griezmann's not fitting in though. They're having
Delight.
The Delight's in Juventus. Excuse me. Please get it right. Come on.
Sorry, De Jong. Sorry, apologies.
You know who I really like?
De Jong.
You know who I really like?
I think Liverpool though. Barcelona's a good team. But Liverpool, because they're again playing too well and they're doing really well in the Premier League. I think Liverpool will go all the way. You know.
That's fair. Oh well, you guys have said your opinions. Mr. Ronaldo, Mr. Messi, Mr. I don't know what I'm talking about. So basically, thank you guys for tuning in to the No Good Sports Show. Hope you guys enjoyed our first episode about football, soccer, whatever you want to call it. Please like, subscribe, comment, and follow us on SportsTrends on all our social medias, and follow us on Instagram at the No Good Sports Show. Thank you all for tuning in. Hope you guys like the studio.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
It's pretty nice. I feel professional.
Thank you guys.
Cheers. Peace out. Boom.